go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Rebels will kick this team to get us going. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Toss play, running right. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To throw, it's Moore. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Poor starting field position here for the offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They tackle him about the 14.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. And the game will pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 22.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. He finds some space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
To the air, it's Simmons. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Breaking free at the 35. They finally catch the freshman after leading the defense on a chase.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. Look at a loss of the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. To throw, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Trying trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this time it's complete.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Grab behind the line. It's Haas. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
But it's exactly what you want to see from your punter, pinning the opposing offense inside their own 10-yard line. Now you got a chance to really tilt the field and get aggressive and see what this defense can do. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone.
Trying to find some room. It's Whittington. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for business. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. It would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On the toss play, runner moving left. He's past the marker and still going. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To the air, it's Simmons. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now it's second down here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Boy, these defensive backs are completely locked in. Third down, and the defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Play action here on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line. The Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Rebels will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball scooped up by the defense. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense produces 6 points.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Using his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Back to throw. It's Simmons. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Lee. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They cap the drive with 6 points.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield. It's Moore. grab near the sticks. It's Benson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Defense does a really nice job here in being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Close to the tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Lacey. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Caught behind the line, it's Taylor. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Completion makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's reeled in. It's Lee. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Rebels' offense is on the move now. Now they call a run. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. 7th play of the drive coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. The pass rush closing in. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. What a catch! Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Back to pass. It's Simmons. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his third hook of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Scanning the field. It's Moore. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on a screen. 7-yard gain. Sets up a 3rd and 3.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
He hands it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back in motion now, and throwing again on 2nd and 10. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the drive drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. Oh, and almost intercepted again. Chance for a fourth pick. It's a third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's the Diggs. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Handoff from the shotgun. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That's just some minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Whittington. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Oh, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
3rd and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert to keep the drive going? And this pass is on target, caught. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to the end zone. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Leaning on the run game here. And he goes nowhere. Stop and pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Simmons. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job on the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense inbounds so they keep that clock moving.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
To throw, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. And it's a kneel down. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback just kneels down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. They'll kick it away here.
The return is tackled down at the 17. And the Oregon offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team